Hey dudes, welcome to Boku World. Here we talk about anime, manga, video games, just general nerd stuff. And I mean, I got some nerd stuff for you guys? I got some fucking Boku no Hero, Academia, 93 chapter review. Like, dang, dude. You're really coming out with that? I don't know, jeez. And yeah, guys, I am coming out with it. It's Tuesday. So what if it's Tuesday, right? So the chapter came out and they say, alright, whatever. Everyone's up in arms about how good this chapter is and how good Boku no Hero is. And honestly, guys, I am not really seeing it. I mean, the chapter was good. I enjoyed reading it. I just reread it. That's some interesting stuff. There's actually some good stuff in there, but I wasn't like freaking out. I mean, if you guys tell me why you guys like it so much, because I really would like to know. Like, I mean, not that I don't know. I mean, I know I know why you guys like the series. What are your thoughts? I mean, what are your thoughts? Let's be real. Let's be real. What are you guys' thoughts on the chapter? But yeah, I did like the chapter, and there's one of the things I really liked about this chapter. I liked seeing Endeavor, and that makes me think of Dobby. And if you guys don't know, it's pretty like heavily suggested. I think it's fairly obvious at this point. Dobby is very likely Shoto's older brother, right? Because Endeavor, Shoto had an older brother, who is like mistreated or whatever. I mean, remember when Endeavor said, it turned out that like lost one or whatever. The burn marks. We don't know his last name. The whole I didn't care about my last. I mean, there's a whole list of evidence. I think that the next arc's gonna be on Shoto. It's gonna be on Endeavor. It's gonna be on that whole arc. The reason is because, I mean, this All Might's coming to an end, and we kind of got confirmation from AFO that All Might doesn't have the quirk in him, but like I guess he still has its powers like falling away. They're like leaving him or whatever. So I mean, do you guys think All Might's gonna die? Because yeah, honestly I don't. I actually don't think he's gonna die, and I don't think Gran Torino's gonna die because a lot of people are saying instead of All Might dying, Gran Torino's gonna die. And then that's why Deku got escaped. I think Gran Torino's gonna retire, right? I mean, he's already retired, but I think he's gonna like fully commit to retiring and then give Deku his cape. And I think All Might's gonna go to the hospital, and then we're gonna go into the Endeavor arc. Because here's the thing: if All Might already the public knows his secret or whatever, and honestly, I don't think it's a big of a deal. Like, except the fact that you look like a little like a nerd or whatever. Just accept it. But I think Endeavor's gonna get a lot of attention in the media, like because he's next up, right? And so then as a result, I don't think All Might's gonna die because he said he's not gonna die, and also because there was one point where the hand guy, Shigaraki, said, next time I see you, I'll kill you, right? And I think a lot of people think that was foreshadowing used by Horikoshi. And so that's what I think. I don't think All Might's going to die because AFO would kill him, and it's different. So I think in the hospital, I think he's going to go to the hospital. I think Shigaraki is then going to kill him, right? And that would be, honestly, I don't know if that's going to happen because that's brutal. Like, is that really gonna happen? Like that's pretty crazy. I don't know. For whatever reason, I haven't really been digging this whole fight though. Like, and it may have been because I was sick and I wasn't able to truly appreciate the chapters right because it's like I was reading them, I just wasn't feeling good. I'd glaze over them, no review, and I went watching the reviews. So it's like possible. I actually don't think that's the case because I was also like I've been really enjoying a lot of other series lately, and so it's like. I don't think that excuse really cuts this. I really just don't think I haven't been enjoying this fight. Actually, one reason I haven't been enjoying this fight, it's kind of the Naruto symptom where all the main characters, all the hype characters, they're all kids, right? And so none of them are the strongest character, and none of them have any potential to be the strongest character, right? Unless there's a time skip. So that's kind of the problem in Naruto. And I thought the Naruto remedied that by having like really interesting combat. And having a lot of interesting like character relationships, between Naruto and Sasuke, Gaara, Rock Lee, the different villages and how they fought. And then there were still some high-end fights, like with Orochimaru and the third Hokage. There were still a lot of high-end fights, and the thing is, the high-end fights in Boku no Hero, I'd not seen that same energy because we've seen. I mean, All Might is supposed to be the strongest character in the series. He's canonically the strongest character in the series, and AFO is the second strongest character, right? Or maybe AFO is the strongest. They're tied or whatever. I don't know. But so they're top two, right? So the problem is, this is supposed to be the best fight, right? Or this is supposed to be the most hype fight, and that's kind of one of my problems because it's not actually that like grand. This is not the end game. The grand fight. This current fight going on. So I don't want to see the next fight and it'd be like less hype. Like who cares, you know? So I mean, can anybody actually become stronger than either All Might or AFO? Currently in the series, become stronger than them, and then see a fight. And will there be a time skip or not? Honestly, I have thought a lot of the fights in Boku no Hero have been a little lackluster. My favorite fight was Tokoyami versus, I mean, just everyone. I think that character is I think he is one of the cooler characters in this series, and especially in combat. Todoroki Shoto, another character that I like seeing his fights. Again, another character I really like seeing in combat. And actually, one high point is that we haven't seen Endeavors in combat. You know, I think Stain will come back, and Stain's a really interesting character in combat. One thing that the series does really well that I want to see more of is like how the Horikoshi uses emotion in his characters and how he uses that as a point to fight. Like I think that's one of the really cool things, and that Boku no Hero does so well. So that's another thing I really want to see. The other thing is like right now the anime is kind of suffering. Like the anime it got off to a really slow start, and then also the season finale I don't think it's gonna do too well. And a lot of the animation on the panels they haven't been like animated. Like a lot of the panels were really there's a lot of like standout panels, and a lot of them haven't been animated. Like when Shigaraki comes on the scene, or like when he does his smile, like. They're not just not animated correctly. And a lot of I've seen how a lot of fans are kind of like disappointed, and myself as well. I've been kind of like, you know what's going on. All in all, I like this series a lot, and actually I don't think it's suffering because everybody else likes it. So it's maybe it's just me. So that's good. I mean, I do like the series, but anyway, that's gonna be my Boku no Hero 93 review, and I'm just talking about my thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Putting my fish hat back on though. Like, oh yeah, look at that. It's a nice big fish.